Hello there, everyone. Right now it's 3:01 on December 28th. I have an announcement to share with you today. On New Year's Eve, we'll be saying goodbye to 2021, and there'll be a big New Year's countdown. We're going with fireworks and more, so please come to the plaza to ring in the new year. That's all for today. Have fun out there. Now, I do not know if I will be doing anything for the New Year's stuff. Last year we stayed up till midnight, and we went like 4 hours last year. Okay, good. The trees do still have light. I have no idea when the lights on the trees go away. We got all this stuff. We got a thing from Katrina. Jolly Reds. I think it's another fake paid too. Got a thing from Whitney and the Dodo Airlines thing. So I'm back. I took about a week off, and we're now back here in Animal Crossing. You know, doing Animal Crossing thing. So if you can't tell just based on the sound of my voice, did I get sick over while I took some time off? I mean, technically, I guess I got sick. I don't think I have COVID. Like, I can still smell, I can still taste. The only real, symptom I have is that my nose is just super, congested. Praise be unto Helix. Like, I am blowing my nose constantly, and, you can probably hear it in my voice and whatnot. Other than that, I have no other symptoms or anything, so I don't think I have COVID. I just have that one symptom. I didn't go get, I don't have a fever or anything. Maybe if I break a fever, I'll go get tested, but for the moment, I don't plan on it unless it, gets worse. But yeah, so my nose is just, super congested right now. And it sucks. It sucks a lot. My throat, all the mucus is draining down my throat. It's made my throat all, scratchy. It's terrible. But yeah, so yeah, I guess that's just the elephant in the room that I'm kind of been off. And I've been off for a few days now, and I'll probably continue for the next few, sadly. Which sucks. Oh gosh, I need to sneeze. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's been in and out for the past few days now. Sometimes it's better than others. Sometimes my sinuses are clear. Sometimes they're completely messed up. It really just depends. But yeah, so yeah, that's what happened. Other than that, within the actual Animals Crossing, not much. I did the Christmas event. I posted about just a happy holidays thing on the Discord of the Toy Day event. It was also Atoli's birthday, or whatever their name is. And I did their birthday. I gave them a, oh gosh, I don't remember what I gave Atoli. So it was something cute or something like that. I don't exactly remember, but I did because their birthday was Christmas. And yeah, other than that, nothing has changed. I don't think I changed anything on the island. I built a few snowmen, so I got a few large snowflakes out of it. I realized that, the new DIYs, I didn't get that many. I realized, though, if we come all the way down here to the bottom, right around here, there were new Christmas DIYs over the season. Because, I've been looking out for them, and I hadn't found anything so far. You get them from your villagers. You don't get them from... I thought you got them through balloons and whatnot. No, you get them from talking to your villagers about their DIY. So there's probably, a bunch of new Christmas DIYs. And if I get lucky, I'll be able to get, 2 or 3 more. I also got a bunch of flowers that are causing a ruckus that we're going to take care of today. Yeah, this is the one snowman that's left. Yeah, I built like 3 or 4, I think. And we're probably going to build one today, because I think the one we saw today was in a pretty decent spot. Oh, I forgot to do the money tree yesterday. Whatever. Okay, I just forgot it 2 days. Oh, there's a Toli. Are they going to be asking to move away? They might. I wouldn't say no if they do. You know, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Listen to your brain. Listen to the voices in your brain. Yeah, you know, I'd be down to get another villager. That sounds good to me. Whether we go out and find somebody cool, or we bring in someone like Sasha, or Ion, or Lone. It might be Lone, but I think it's an I. Because I would think the first letter would be capitalized, but whatever. Yeah, I don't think too much has changed. No sugar, no wheat. I haven't harvested any of it yet. We will. Probably not today, but probably tomorrow. We'll finally do some cooking. And again, we'll come back and clean out the flowers later. Yeah, so how'd my break go? It went pretty well. I got to relax a little bit. I didn't technically do that much, but you know, it was nice to take some time off to relax. Spend Christmas with family, you know, stuff like that. Play some board games. Because yeah, mostly this Christmas was just board games for me. I got board games, and one of them was Codenames, which I'd been playing on PC for a while, but I saw the physical edition was like $10, and I was like, you know, that's pretty tempting. An ornament tree. Again, we might already have this. Sounds like we do. Yeah, sure, teach me. But yeah, so I picked up Codenames, and I played it, and we played it. And yeah, Codenames is really good. It's, Oh, see, I told you, there's new Christmas stuff this year. And I want to get what I can before the season's over. Because so far, this is the only new thing we've got. This giant ornament. Which, again, I don't think was a Christmas DIY last year. It might have been, but I don't think so. Oh, look at that. That was not... Or I expected like a tree, like one of those like hanging trees with ornaments. You know, if you've ever seen what those look like. Not that. Those hanging ornaments. The one I've seen where it's like... It's just like a bunch of ornaments hung on strings that are like dangling down. It's really cool. Really impressive. You know, it's neat. I'm just gonna assume we got all the fossils. Yeah, 6. I mean, we might be... I know sometimes you're, like, missing one, but... Yeah, whatever. But yeah, so I played Codenames, because I played the PC, like, the digital version that you can just play on your computer for free. But I was like, you know, let's get the real version, like, the real physical one. And because, you know, physical feedback is nice sometimes. And yeah, I think the physical code names was pretty nice. I like the physical feedback. And yeah, it's a pretty fun game. Codenames. I've played it online. It's really good. And it was fun to sit down and play it and do some shit like that. That was good. I liked it. Oh, you know what? I think the statue we have might actually be real now that I'm thinking about it. I think it's a statue, but it's one we already had. Oh, hey, City, right? What is it, pal? You need something or something? The thing with my job is you never know when you're getting a call. It's a nerve-wracking. Any second the phone's gonna ring and somebody's gonna need help. It's hard to relax in that atmosphere. Training myself to relax like I'm doing right now, it's hard work for sure, but I'm getting pretty good at it. You know, it's good. I was disappointed Rossetti wasn't in this game. Like, even as just because there is rescue services, which is run by Rossetti, but he doesn't really do much. Like, you never actually see him or anything, and that was always kind of disappointing. So and like, we've seen his brother before also show up in the cafe. And I know if you summon Rossetti with the amiibo, he'll actually talk about how he quit doing the reset stuff because of the stress. Like, it was too stressful, he was getting too angry, it was affecting his health. So that's why he started doing rescue services. Because it's not as stressful a job. Which I think is really good. You know. At least that's what I've heard. Oh, hey, Blathers. What's up? Everyone's coming in today. Good day. Brewster and I have been friends for a long time, and his coffee is provided indispensable to my work. Proved. Well, I must be getting back to work. That's cute. Again, it's little things like that that are just so much fun and add so much heart to this game. Alright, I guess we can go sell what we have. Lose what we don't want. So yeah, other than that, Christmas-wise, I didn't really get, too much, you know. I'm at the socks phase of Christmas, where it's the best that you can hope for is socks. Oh, Bob's birthday is the first? Oh my gosh. And then we have the New Year's thing. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Bob brings in the new year. We'll have to find him something. But yeah, so other than that, I got a few more board games. No, the only video game I got was the ones you guys already knew about. Things like that Mario Live Home Circuit that I bought a while ago, and I've just kind of been holding off on it until Christmas. And I think I'm probably gonna open it up. Now, I was kind of waiting. I didn't want to open it until Christmas had come. So yeah, I've had it. I just haven't touched it. And then other than that, I got a few board games. Earlier this year, I bought Ticket to Ride, right, which is about you drawing cards to make trains across America. Really fun board game, actually. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a fair bit. And I know they did Ticket to Ride Europe, so I was like, yeah, sure, let's do Ticket to Ride Europe. Because I like it, the people I play with really like it, so I was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. So I picked up Ticket to Ride Europe. I haven't tried it yet, I just got it. I haven't tried any of the stuff, besides Codenames. I picked up, I've talked about, Rick and Morty before, and someone gave me Rick and Morty Munchkins, which I think someone actually mentioned Munchkins in chat a while ago, a few weeks ago. And I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. I'd heard of it, but I'd never played it before. And yeah, it just so happened that someone gave me Munchkins, so that's neat. So yeah, I got that. Um, I got Azul. Azul is one of those board games that like probably. Wait, where'd I get a dog from? Isn't it the year of the... Wait, what? Who gave me a... Because it's the year of the tiger. And I bought a tiger figure from Dodo. Oh my gosh, we're gonna try something. Oh boy, am I curious about something. What's my zodiac? Yeah, so this is all like the Dodo airline stuff that I don't personally really care about. We got the celebration arch, so for the new year. So we have one for 2020, and now we have one for 2021. Now we have one for 2022. We got that. Because, yeah, finally they put all the New Year stuff up in the store. Dog figure. And these are more of these things. These little jelly-filled donuts or whatever. I bought some more of those. Oh, wait, we gotta go back inside. I gotta grab something real quick. Oh my gosh. Yeah, other than that, so I picked up Azul. I have, again, that's just one of those games where it's like, I've heard like, oh, everyone should probably play Azul at some point. And it's really popular and it's really big, but I'd never owned it. I swear I had like a dozen of these Zodiac Ox figures. Because we had a little cow pen at one point. And I know I didn't throw them away. I swear I bought a bunch of these. I don't know why they'd be in here, but I'm going to check. Yeah, because we made a cow pen at one point. And I was like, oh, that'd be fun, a Zodiac. And I set up like a bunch of them. And I don't think I sold any of them. Like, even though it's a joke, like, even though it was the joke, I don't remember selling them. I don't know. I mean, like, I guess I would because they're a limited event thing. Or I guess I would because, you know, they're only available... Or, you know, because I try not to have, like, too many duplicates, but I guess I did. Maybe we'll buy a bunch of tiger. If this works, maybe we'll buy a bunch of tigers. But yeah, so I know Azul is about, like, placing tiles and whatnot. I've never played it. But it's one of those games that, like, I've heard that everybody should have in their collection. So I picked it up, and yeah, hopefully I'll enjoy it when I get around to playing it. I don't know. I've got so much shit I haven't played so far. Like, right, like basically everything I got. I don't know. We'll probably actually I'll probably actually get around to Ticket to Ride Europe in like the next day or two. But like, I still got Betrayal on Hill House that I haven't played. I've been wanting to play Pandemic again. Because Pandemic is the game I got last year for Christmas. And I played it like right around then, and I haven't touched it since. So I'd love to play Pandemic again. And then finally, I got the Crew. Right, with the Crew Quest for Planet 9 or whatever. Whatever it's called. And it's a game I'd heard about, and I'd heard was really good. That's fake. This is probably fake, but I'll buy it just in case it is real. The face is what throws me off. The face is what makes me think it's fake. And I know the necklace on the other statue tells me it's fake. Like, I can immediately tell you that the other one's fake. Okay, so Holly is still in season. And we got wheat. Okay, so if we want to plant more wheat, or if we don't want to plant more wheat, I'm still kind of... We'll buy wheat for now. We'll buy 20, I guess. Yeah, I've heard great things about the crew, and I've heard great things about its expansion as well. But I just got the original crew, so we'll see how I'll eventually get around to that, and hopefully it'll be great. Hopefully the crew will be really good. I've heard great things about it. And yeah, that's basically all. Those are the 4 games I got. 5 games? Was it 5 actually? And yeah, I'll slowly get around to those. I don't know. I've been meaning to play Betrayal at Hill House since like Halloween, and I never got around to it. So who knows? Some of this stuff might take a while. Okay, I want to see customize. No, I can't. That sucks. I was really hoping I could make it into one of the others. Because why else would it just randomly give me the dog? That's so completely random. I'll take a hallway wall. I don't think I have this one. And hey, speaking of Azul, look at that flooring. It actually reminds me of a bathroom. Or maybe like a pool tile. Like, you know, like a swimming pool. Like the tiles on a swimming pool. I know it's Moroccan art, but I don't know. That's what it reminds me of. And yeah, I play, any video games. I played some Mario Party. Mario Party is so good. God, I hope that game gets DLC. Like, there's supposedly, like, hints in, like, the code or something that, like, about, like, another board or something like that. Even if I had to pay for it, as long as they keep it cheap enough, I'd easily pay for another board for DLC. I'd hope they'd give it for free, but gosh, Mario Party needs DLC. It's so good, and yeah, I love it. The new one. Oh God, do I have Mario? Did I forget to put freaking Mario Party on this? Mario Golf. No. Oh my gosh, I forgot to put Mario Party on here. It's called what? Mario Party Star Rush? Mario Party. Oh, this thing is stupid sometimes. Or maybe it's called Superstar, actually. Money will improve. Is it called? It actually might be called Superstar. Mario Party Superstars. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I wonder if Katrina gave us that dog figure. Maybe that's how you get them out of season, is from Katrina. That would make sense, because I know she's given us some weird stuff in the past. Yeah. I play. So, part of the thing I did, while I had some time the other day, is I sat down and I made the Game of the Year list. It's not complete yet. I will not be saying anything of it until probably January 1st. So yeah, I'm not mentioning it now, but I've written a draft of it. And I realized after writing the draft that I was like, oh shit, I forgot to even put Bowser's Fury. Like, I forgot, because throughout the year, something I realized last year, and so I've been doing it this year, is keeping track of every game I played. Right? Because I think it's important, right? Because especially when making like a Game of the Year list, because I knew I was going to be doing it. I knew I should have like a list of every game I played. And so, like, last year I kept, like, a rudimentary list, but this year I was like, you know, I'm gonna actually make, like, a full list. Because, like, last year I forgot, like, Superliminal. Like, Superliminal would have been on my Game of the Year list last year, but I just forgot I played it. And this year, I made the list, and then afterwards I was like, oh shit, I forgot to put Bowser's Fury on the list. Because Bowser's Fury was a game I played this year. So, you know, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury was a game I played, and I just didn't put it on the list. So yeah, I forgot to do Bowser's Fury, and I just realized I forgot Super Mario Party. Or Mario Party Superstars, I mean. Just didn't have it on the list. So, again, there's a reason why I did a rough draft, and I'm not saying anything until the end of the week. Or, you know, until the 1st. We'll probably do it January 1st or January 2nd or something. Alright, I think we got some flowers to pick, so let's go do that. Let's do the flowers first, and then we'll do a snowman. But yeah, I cannot believe I forgot Super Mario Party. But yeah, I don't know, like, how, because I've only got a few days left before the end of the year. I know I'm going to beat Chicory. Or Chicory, or whatever. I'm going to finish that. I'll probably finish that later today, honestly. I'm close. I just kind of haven't been around my PS5 since then, so I just haven't had time to play it. But I'll probably beat Chicory. I do not think Spider-Man Miles Morales is going to make the Game of the Year list this year. Just straight up, I've got like 2 or 3 days to play the game, and I'm probably going to 100% complete it, so I'm just not. I just think I'm going to give up and maybe do something else instead. I don't know. So yeah, Spider-Man Miles Morales probably won't make next year. Next year for sure. But yeah, it's not making the list this year. Just straight up, no. Maybe I'll beat that game instead. There was another game I started a long time ago that I never, I don't think I ever played past, like halfway through. Because it gets hard. It got hard. And luckily there was some good options, but yeah, maybe I'll do that instead. Or at least I'll try. Oh god, I forgot I did that as well. Cause yeah, that came in. My package. Oh shit. Yeah, it sucks I don't have a webcam. Whatever. Cause I would actually show some of the stuff otherwise. But yeah, I wrote the list, and I'm gonna beat Chicory. I've already placed Chicory on the list, but one of the things I'm gonna do before the final draft is, you know, make sure it's in the right place. What else? Anything else? Oh, I played Pokemon. I played some Pokemon Diamond and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Yeah, sure, we can go help you make up with Peck. Sure, I'll do that. So yeah, I played some Pokemon. Still really enjoying it. So I came across the problem. I don't know where you get the TM for Defog. Straight up, or the HM, or, you know, I think they technically changed all TMs into HMs. Still hate the TM change, by the way. The fact that TMs are no longer infinite use and are now back to single use, fucking hate that. Still pisses me off. Because it's one of the great changes Gen 5 made, that this game just, I've not used a TM in this game. Because again, once you run out of them, that's it. So I just don't want to use them straight up. Just straight up, I don't want to use TMs. So yeah, but I beat, so at one point you like chase a Team Galactic grunt, and he ends up like taking you by the lake. And then Cynthia gives you like Psyduck medicine, and then you can go heal up Psyducks. Because I forgot how early the games give you Fly. Like, the game gives you Fly after like the 3rd gym, which seems ridiculous to me. I stand by that Gen 8. One of my actual like some of the complaints people have with Gen 8 I think are complete bullshit. Like the EXP share, stuff like that. One of the problems I do have with Gen 8 is I think it gives you fly way too early. Like, you get it, like, right after, like, the first gym or something like that. Nah, that's way too early. But yeah, I beat, But so, you get the Psyduck medicine, and then the route with the Psyducks on it needs, defog. And I went look, for some reason I remember you got defog from the, like, there's this rich guy living in this mansion. And for some reason I thought you got defog from him. Nope, I have no idea where you get defog. So, like, I looked around. The other thought is that it's in the Safari Zone, but I'm pretty sure that's where you get Surf in one of the previous games. Like, that's where you get Surf in, like, I don't know, Gen, like, 1 or something like that is in the Safari Zone, so that's why. But I looked around the Safari Zone, I didn't find anything. I looked around, I looked through that mansion. I looked through all the cities. I also can't find the room key. Like, you're supposed to get, like, this lady's, like, locked outside of her house. And you're supposed to, like, use the dowsing machine to find a room key. And I thought I remembered where the room key was. And I used the dowsing machine and I just can't find it. It's just not there. So, I guess I misremembered that. But yeah, so I did that, and so I couldn't find defog, so I was like, you know what, what's the chance that you get defog after the route? Like, you go through the route, and then after you finish it, oh, that's cute, after you finish it and you talk to Cynthia's grandmother, then you get defog. I forgot Cynthia has a younger sister. That's something, like, it never really gets addressed because she's just a generic NPC. But I'm pretty sure Cynthia has a younger sister that just never gets talked about. But, yeah, so instead the grandma does give you an HM. She gives you Surf instead. But I had to do the entire defog route, the route with defog, without defog. I was so lost. Like, I was like, oh no, what have I gotten myself into? But I figured out, you know, you just keep moving, left, and eventually you climb some ladders, you go down, you cross some bridges, and eventually you figure it out. So I was able to do the defog route without defog, because I knew where you get strength. You got strength in the tower, I remembered that. And I don't remember where you got some of the other HMs, but I know where you get that. I don't think you have to go to the island with where the guy has Lucario on it. I don't think you ever have to go there, but I'm probably going to go there anyways. But yeah, so you do the Psyducks, then you can go fight Fantana, the Ghost Gym leader, who was a piece of cake. My, oh, what did I beat her with? So my team right now, my team is basically complete, give or take one Pokemon. My team is Torterra, you know, the grass starter. I chose the grass starter. Rampardos, who, my Rampardos knows no rock moves right now, and that's kind of annoying. I wish it knew some rock moves. But, Rampardos, Skunk Tank, because, you know, so I talked about before about that, like, there's like a meme where it's like everyone who plays Gen 4 uses the same 6 Pokemon, right? The starter, which, again, I think I'm one of those people who still likes to use their starter. I know some people get rid of them. Nope, I like to use the starter through the game. That's just me. And a lot of other people I know. But yeah, so every playthrough of Gen 4 has starter, Lucario, bird Pokemon, HM Slave, Buizel, I think it's Floatzel maybe is the one, and like Garchomp or something like that. Like every playthrough of Gen 8 has those Pokemon, and that's, yeah, you know, that's a pretty decent take. Like, that sounds accurate to me. So I was like, I'm gonna use none of those Pokemon, and I'm not gonna use any Pokemon I've used before, especially like on my most recent playthrough. So I couldn't use Empoleon. That was outlawed, basically. I couldn't use Vespiquen. That was outlawed. Invent a new catchphrase. It's Zuck time. I will add that fits. That's cute. But yeah, so I didn't want to, so like I couldn't use Vespaqueen, I couldn't use Empoleon, I couldn't use Haunch Crow because I also use that one. I'm sure there's a few other things off limits for me. And I didn't need to have an HM slave. And like one of the reasons I chose Haunch Crow was because it could learn Fly and Defog. Yeah, I didn't have to worry about that. Nope. So I didn't have to have a bird Pokemon or best HM slave ever, Bidoof, which is still true. Like Bidoof gets way too much shit. It's one of the best HM slaves. But so I didn't have to worry about any of those guys. I'll say that straight up. Didn't even have to worry about it. So that left me with a few options. There's also a few other things that I had on my team that I completely forgot I had. Or even off the top of my head, I'm forgetting. But I knew I wanted to use Rampardos, because in my most recent playthrough of Platinum, I wanted to use Rampardos, but ended up not doing it. Instead, I chose something else. So yeah, I went with Rampardos, I went with Skuntank, because I think I might have used, like, Croagunk, or... Croagunk's one of those Pokemon that I always want to use, but never actually do. So I couldn't actually remember, like, if I used Croagunk or not, but I know it's one of those ones that's, like, really, like... I think it's neat, and Toxicroak's also pretty cool. But, so I used, So I was like, you know what, I'm going to use Skuntank instead. And Skuntank has been doing great. And it's got a Fire-type move and Flamethrower. Because, you know, Gen 4 only has like 2 Fire-type Pokemon. I know Platinum fixes it. Yeah, whatever. It's still... I mean, and that's not counting the starter, I should say. Counting the starter, I guess it goes up to 3. But yeah, I was able to get Flamethrower from that. Who else do I have on my team? Torterra, Rampardos, Skuntank. The one member that I'm not sure I'm going to use or not is Pachirisu. I got a Pachirisu, and I was like, you know what, I'll use this on my team for a little bit. And it's just proved really useful. Like, it's been doing really well. Actually, I have 2 members in Flux now that I think about it. One is Pachirisu. The other is, Lopunny. Lopunny is one of those things where it's like, yeah, I'll train it up for now. You know, I'll get the Lopunny. Don't know if I'm gonna use it or not. And you know what? So far, Lopunny has been working really well for me out, actually. Like, it's actually been getting some good type coverage, right? Shit, I knew that was gonna happen. Like, everything's been working really well with Lopunny. So I'm like, for the moment, I'm gonna keep it. I might change it out later. And there's, like, one other thing I'm forgetting. Torterra, Rampardos, Skuntank, Lopunny, Pachirisu. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep Pachirisu. It's been going well. Like, I think Pachirisu... Or no, it was Lopunny. In the 6th gym, the Steel gym, Lopunny just destroyed. Like, there were slow battles, but, like, nothing could touch it. Whereas I think Skuntank just destroyed the 5th gym. With, like, Bite and Crunch and whatnot. Did fantastic. And then there's one other team member I'm completely forgetting. I don't remember who they are. I have one more teammate. It's, fudge. My last teammate is... They're fully evolved as well, I know that. Whoever they are. I don't think I have a water type on my team. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I have a water type on my team, so I know it's not that. I legitimately don't know. But I did that. I beat the 5th gym, which was easy. Right, the 5th gym was Ghost, and basically Skuntank, it was Stunky, and then it evolved into Skuntank halfway through the gym. Was basically able to, like, one-shot basically everything in the gym. Then I did that. I got Surf. I went to the 6th gym. And Lopunny, well, it was a little slow. Because, you know, the 6th gym is literally nothing but Onyxes, Steelixes, and, like, one other thing. I think there's, like, a single Azumarill? There's, like, a single other Pokemon. But so the gym sucks. But I was able to do that gym with basically just Lopunny, and I might have switched down to Pachirisu at one point, because I know I couldn't use Poison, so I didn't even try Skunking. Torterra might have gone out at one point as well. Oh gosh. Alright, give me a second. And then where I had left off was the Lake of the Lake of Valor, you know, where Team Rocket blows up the lake. Because they want to blow up the Safari Zone, but you chase them away, and then they go to the lake, and then later on they blow it up. I'm past where I was where I left off in Platinum a few years ago. When I played Platinum a few years ago, I think I had only ever beat... I think I beat the 5th gym, and, like, I'd never gone to this... Like, I had Surf, I had just never gone to the 6th gym. And this was back in, like, 2018. I legitimately have no idea who my last team member is. Because I think I just... No, Rampardos evolved. It was... Because Rampardos evolved at some point, and I know Stunky evolved in the middle of the 5th gym. Torterra? I don't know, but I play Pokemon, and I'm probably gonna... I might finish that before all of this is up. Like, that might be the game I finish before the end of the year. Is it gonna make the top 10 list? I don't know about that. Because, while there is some stiff competition this year, I'm not too overtly happy with the top 10 list this year. Like, it's a decent list. Yeah, perfect snow. It's a decent list this year. Oh, we haven't even gone to the island yet. I just realized that. Yeah, it's a decent list. I'm more happy with, like, some of the higher entries. Like, the higher entries, I'm like, yeah, these are great. But when you get to, like, 8, 9, and 10, I'm like, this is a little bit less great. At least I'm able to make an 8, 9, and 10 this year, unlike last year. I'm totally retconning it, though, so my number 10... Because last year I only had 1 through 9. I'm retconning Superliminal into number 10 last year. Yeah, I'm retconning that right now. Superliminal was my 10th favorite game of the year last year. Yeah, this year's list is a little harder. Like, I didn't even play Loop Hero this year. God, I cannot remember my last Pokemon. It's not any of the popular ones, you know? Like, it's not anything I mentioned. I don't think I'm using Shellos. That doesn't sound right. It's something from Gen 4. I know that for a fact. It's something that that, like, originates in Gen 4. I got rid of the Kricketune. I got rid of the Bidoof. It's not a bird, because I don't think I have a bird on my team. Is it a bird? It's not Murkrow, and it's not Driftbloon. It's not Starrafter, because again, every team has a starter, Starrafter, Luxray, Lucario, Garchomp, and Floatzel. Torterra, Skuntank, Rampardos, Pachirisu, Lopunny. Oh, is this a glowing moss island? Yes, it is. That's cool. It's been a while since I've seen one of these in the day. God, it's pissing me off that I don't remember who my last team member is. But whoever it is, I'm satisfied with my team. Like, whatever it is, I'm pretty satisfied. Like, Pachirisu was something I was expecting to drop, like, way earlier on. But it's been doing me pretty well. It's got nuzzles, so it can, paralyze opponents. It's got, charm, so it can lower attack. And it's got an electric type move, and it's got, like, one other thing. It's mostly like a status Pokemon, but it's a really... Oh, Bronzong. That's it. Bronzor. Yep, status move. Because, yeah, it knows Charm. That's... Because, yeah, Pachirisu knows Charm. Lopunny knows Agility and Baton Pass. So in case I need something like super speedy, that's Lopunny. I can do that with Baton Pass. And Bronzor knows Hypnosis. Yep, that's it. I think it just evolved. I think it evolved during the 6th gym, or sometime like in between the 5th and 6th gym. Yeah, Bronzor, which again was something I wasn't planning on using, but it's been doing me really well. Yeah, so that's my team. Because yeah, it's evolved, and yeah, it's been doing okay. Like I wish it had better steel type moves, because I think it has like Heavy Slam, which isn't that great in my opinion. But other than that, I've been getting good use out of Bronzor. I've been getting use out of the entire team. And again, I don't know if I'm going to keep Pachirisu. I don't know if I'm going to keep Lopunny. But for the moment, they're here to stay. For the moment, they've been doing me well. I have no complaints from them. So yeah, and yeah, that's the team. And I'm going to beat the game at some point. Maybe not sometime before next week. Because again, I only have about a week left in this break. And you know, you got to savor whatever you can. Which is why, even though I should Miles Morales, I'm not going to, probably. I'm just going to run out of time. And I still got to finish Centaur World. I got to see that new Matrix movie. I was going to rewatch the first Matrix. It's been a good, like, while since I've seen the original. And I don't want to watch any of the sequels. No, the sequels are terrible. I've seen them all. They're terrible. But the original Matrix, yeah, I kind of want to see the original Matrix again. And then I was going to watch the new one. And then I got to finish Centaur World. And then The Witcher Season 2 came out. The first season of The Witcher, fantastic. Loved that show. And I heard the second season has a few departures, but it's still really good. And yeah. But yeah, Christmas was, again, other than this, getting, like, my nose all stuffed up, Christmas was good. It was just a good time to relax, you know. It was a good time to just relax, hang out. You know, I technically didn't do much, like, at all, but I had fun. It's getting cloud. I wonder if it's gonna rain in the next, like, or snow in the next, like, 10 minutes. Gosh, I can't believe I left out Bowser's Fury. And again, I just didn't have a Switch for so long that I kind of forgot the Switch was there. Now looking at my list, would Mario Party go on this list? Shit, maybe. Again, I'm happy with 1 through 7, mostly. Again, there might be some changes there. It's 8, 9, and 10 where I'm like, you know, this could be anything. Really? This could be anything. Oh, glowing moss boulder. Okay. I don't know. And same thing with Bowser's Fury. Would that go on? It's 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. I don't know. Remakes are one of those things where it's like, it kind of feels like cheating to put a remake on the list. But, you know, if they're good enough to be there, then they're good enough to be there. I don't know, because I've had some weird lists in the past. Like I always feel weird about putting, like, DLCs on the list. Like, putting a DLC, like the Octo expansion, which I think made one year's list. And King of Cards, like, I didn't even though I love Shovel Knight, King of Cards didn't even make my list, like, a year or two ago. Which is just weird when I think about it, but that's how it happens sometimes. Sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumble. Oh, we got a... Oh, we gotta go all the way up. Oh, it's just okay. See, I need glowing moss jars. Which, as far as I know, yeah, I don't have. Yeah, I don't have glowing moss jars. That's the DIY recipe I need. Set sail for adventure. Oh, we've done it 50 times. That's cool. Yeah. Alright, let's go check the store. Or, you know, check the thing in Town Hall. And then I guess we'll end it off today. Because, you know, today was just a simple catch-up day. Get us back in the groove of things. Tomorrow we'll do some cooking. Because I want to... And we'll make edgy pancakes. Because I've been waiting to do edgy pancakes. So tomorrow will be edgy pancakes, too. And, yeah, we'll go back to the Happy Home Paradise tomorrow as well. And, yeah, we'll just keep working on that. I gotta start doing some of the... I don't know if I have that one. I gotta start, like, doing some of these Nook Point things. Because there are certain things I want that I haven't messed with yet. Yes. Yeah, like, there are certain, yeah, like, some of these things I want to buy. Especially, like, some of the new stuff. Like, as we get down here, I want to get... Oh, we could have a volleyball net? I'm going to buy a volleyball net. I'm going to put that on the beach. I know exactly where I'm going to put it as well. Yeah, there are some cool things in here. And... Oh, look at that gazebo. Maybe I changed the color of it, but yeah. Yeah, I have some ideas. And maybe in the future, one day, we'll do them. Oh, we should check turnip. I completely forgot turnip prices last week. Like, I checked for like a day or two. And then I just kind of stopped. Yeah, we have all of these, I'm pretty sure. Because I bought that one. I know we have both of these. I bought that. We have this. I bought that. I showed that off today. And we got these. And then I bought a bunch of these New Year sparkling ciders. Because, you know, last year I completely forgot to do that. So this year I'm compensating. Okay, yeah, I was like... I was gonna say, I didn't recognize that one. Okay, let's go sell some things at the shop. Yeah, I know exactly. Well, when that volleyball net comes tomorrow, I know exactly where we're going to put that. Okay, give me a second. Yeah. Yeah. Anything else I gotta say? I don't think so. I think that's really, like, all I did. But, you know... It was just nice to relax. Listen to an audiobook. Oh, you know what we could talk about real quick? Or do I save that for tomorrow? I listened to Dimension 20's Magics and Misfits. I listened to all of the episodes. I think there's only like 4 of them. And then I listened to the holiday special. And it was really good. God, I don't remember the DM's name, because, like, I know Brandon Lee Mulligan's good, and I know, I've seen the other players in other things, Lou Wilson I've seen in other stuff, I think even, other Dimension 20 stuff, but also Game Changers, and, I think all of them, maybe... I'm terrible with names. I only remember Brandon and Lou because they've been in other stuff. But the DM, whose name I don't remember, I was curious to see how they were gonna do things because I know they're doing the Adventure Zone Imbalance. They're the DM for that. So I was like, okay, I'm curious what their style is, because Brennan is a good DM. Sometimes he's like, I'm used to a more like kind of like relaxed DM, and Brennan can be a lot, and it makes him a really good DM, but sometimes it's a lot for me. Still think he's great. This DM, freaking amazing. Gosh, I don't remember their name. But they are fantastic. Magics and Misfits is so much fun, and now I'm super excited to see Imbalance, because, again, I'm pretty sure they're the DM for that. They're great. But yeah, I was really impressed with Magics and Misfits. It was fun. It was interesting. I hope it gets another season. There's still a lot of things they could keep developing on. And there were some interest, because at the end of Magics and Misfits, they say that one thing happens, and then you find out in the Christmas special that no, they retconned it and that didn't happen. So it's clear that if they were to do another season, they could totally do it. And they're hinting at all sorts of things, especially the ending of the Christmas special hints at some things, and I'm like, oh, okay. But I really enjoyed Magics and Misfits. And then I was going to listen to Tiny Heist, but, Magics and Misfits was, 8, 9, 10, 11 hours? Yeah, I did 11 hours over, the span of a week. But yeah, I really enjoyed Magics and Misfits. Let's actually, I'm going to stall for 2 more minutes just to see if it snows. But yeah, all the characters were great. Jammer, the sporty guy Jammer was fun. Dream was... when they introduced Dream as, XX Dark Dream, or XX Broken Dream, or whatever it is, right, they're making fun of, Ebony, Dementia, Ravenway, something. They're making fun of that, My Immortal, and I was just like, oh, that instantly, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. But Dream, what they do with Dream, they go in some different directions with them. But that was good. Sam Black is the streamer. And, she's okay. I don't know. I feel like they don't, she's got the charm roll stuff, and, yeah, that stuff's interesting. I don't know. I kind of wish they did, a little more with her, or they developed her in another way. But, yeah, she's fine. And then lastly, there's, Evan Kelp, who is... He's the dark... He's possessed by, the Dark Lord, and, everybody knows he's possessed by the Dark Lord, and it's oh, is he gonna, become evil and, take over the school? That's his, that's, the prophecy and his, destiny. And because it's Harry Potter, right? They're, in the... Harry Potter exists in the universe. But it's, the school is, all the Harry Potter tropes, and there are kids that are, the bully kids that are based on the Harry Potter house. That there's a Harry, there's a Hermione, and there's a Ron, and again, I'm trying not to spoil anything, but some things happen with them. The Dumbledore character is such a jerk; she's terrible. The houses, it's just oh yeah, there's the good house, there's the evil house, there's the smart house, and then there is just Gryffindor, or Goat House as they keep saying, and half of the student population is in Goat House, because it's just kind of they just throw all the students into Goat House, and that's really funny, because I was okay, it's either they all end up in a different house, or they all end up in Goat House, and I figured it was more obvious if they all ended up in Goat House, they all become Hufflepuffs. But yeah, no, it's pretty fun, and they do say fuck J.K. Rowling. I'm pretty sure at one, they do say that. Because, Harry Potter exists in this world, but they're also, making fun of it at the same time. For a moment, I was kind of, there's a great Key and Peele sketch about, an inner city magic school, right? Where it's, the ghetto magic school. And for a moment, I was kind of wouldn't it be funny if they did, ghetto magic school? If I were to ever run a game, with, the system that they use, I think it's, Mages and Brooms, or Kids on Brooms or something like that. If I were to ever run a game in that, I would totally do inner city magic school. Gosh, I should. I ran my first D&D game this year. But yeah, I really enjoyed Magics and Misfits. I want to get to Tiny Heist. which is the Adventure Zone with crossover with Dimension 20. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. But yeah, so I think for the rest of the year, tomorrow we're gonna do some cooking. On Thursday we're looking for a new villager, and then is Friday New Year's or? Yeah, Friday night is New Year's, and then New Year's Day is Saturday. I don't know if I will, I'm still up in the air on whether or not I'm going to be doing a, New Year's, like, a late night New Year's stream. We'll probably just do one earlier in the day. But, so I'm just gonna say that right now. Like, at the moment, my plan is to do one, I don't know, like, at sometime later in the night, but probably not at New Year's time. That's my plan at the moment. Price of 65. Okay, that's a real interesting price. That literally could mean anything. Probably fluctuating, but literally that could be anything. But yeah, so that's and then New Year's Day will probably be the Game of the Year list. And then we'll just go from there. And then I start back up school on the 3rd. I got 2 weeks off, and then I'm right back in it. I didn't get enough time off. I needed like another week. Gosh, I totally needed another week. Oh, and all those flowers we just cleaned up are gonna respawn because of the snow. Shit. Whatever, it's no big deal. But yeah, I sometime later this week I'll do my like gaming predictions for next year. I know that's a thing we're gonna do. Maybe we'll do that New Year's Eve, and then New Year's Day I'll give my Game of the Year. Plus, like, you know, a few other games. Like I usually give like some movies I liked, some books I liked. Did I read any books this year? Did I read any good books this year? No, because I read Ready Player 2. God. I'll do books, movies, TV. I'll give up what board game I liked a lot this year. I don't know at the moment. Honestly, that's going to be a hard one. But it'll probably be that. I don't remember what I did for board game last year. I'm assuming it was Muffin Time. Yeah, it was probably Muffin Time. So I have no idea what board game will be this year, but we'll figure it out. It might be that. I'm looking at all my board games right now. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. But yeah, that's the plan for probably Friday. But I know we're going villager hunting Thursday, and then pancakes tomorrow. And you know, we'll probably build somebody else's house as well. We'll probably build a house tomorrow as well. And at some point, we gotta do freaking Centaur World. I don't know when that'll be. Maybe we'll just boot up some Fall Guys and do Centaur World. Because I have not played the new update. Okay, I played it like once. I need to put more time into the new Fall Guys update as well. Even just like 20 minutes a day is enough. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Oh my god. People are just stealing people's art and making them into NFTs. Fuck NFTs, man. Worst thing of the year. NFTs. God, fuck them. Fuck them so much. And yeah, with that, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all tomorrow. Until next time, peace.